Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy 25 Pretty Boy. A little short video that I'm gonna do right now, about pretty much guys that wants to be drug dealers. All right, now I'm gonna put it out there. Me, I'm not no drug dealer. Like, don't get me wrong. I have a past where I tried to attempt it, only due to the fact that I've seen my father do things where as though like he would sell drugs, but he wasn't more so the guy that was on the corner. He was more so the guy that was pretty much a wholesaler. And those who don't know what a wholesaler is a guy that sells weight. So, in other words, I tried it, but the thing is, I ain't like the thing of wanting to having to look over to my shoulder. Even though the money may seem good or it may appeal to look good, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Hey, it's a gift and a curse when it comes to the drug dealing game or trapping. And these are the things that you can take from being a drug dealer. One is the fact that, you know what I mean, of course, you may get a lot of money, you might get a lot of women, you might drive the nice car, you may have the nice house. But a lot of times with that stuff, that can all come to an end real quick. One thing for sure, you know what I mean, about what comes with these are the pros and cons of a drug dealer. You know what I mean? Like I said, again, you get the money, you're going to get the girls, you're going to get the house, you're going to get this, you're going to get the credibility, you're going to get the power, you're going to probably get respect. What you ain't going to get from the drug dealer is that you're going to get, that you're not going to get, you're going to get jealous people, you're going to get people that envy you, you're going to get people that want to kill you, and you're going to want to get people that's going to want to send you in jail, or far more worse. So, me personally, this is a life that I wouldn't recommend for anybody, not even on my worst enemy, even though, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure my father regretted all the way up until this point of his life. At the same time, sometimes, you know, what society has done, you know, I mean, even when you do make a little simple mistake in your life, they are not, corporate America is not willing to allow people to get back into society and do the right thing. So of course these drugs are the only option that they have to get back into the world or try to feed their families. So as we're moving on, the thing that I don't like too much about really drug dealers is that they don't have a plan. You know what I mean? Not to sit here and say, you know what I mean, of course you're selling drugs, of course, you know what I mean, you're only lowering your people more and you're only, you know what I mean, doing it like whatever your motives are. You know what I mean, either way you look at it, you know what I mean, it's not a darn lifestyle that I would go for. Because one, at the same time, I don't like to see my mother or somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's cousin or brother or sister lowering themselves by whatever. Depending on the drug you're talking about also as well. Like I would consider that mostly. It's a drug, but it's not more so a downer drug. All it does is just make you high, happy, hungry, and keep it, you know what I mean, strictly, you know what I mean. Weed is not really much a drug of choice, whereas though it's like, it's a downer. It's just a one that gets you happy and keep you, you know what I mean, active. But cocaine, heroin, the dope, like all that is what you would call a downer. And it had the whole, had everybody down from generations. I don't care what color you are, black, Hispanic, white. It's been a downer for decades and centuries. Whereas though, you know what I mean, it was a thing to divide people from any level, where it was the poor to the rich. Because at first it came into the society as a rich person's high. Anybody who was rich and could afford to do so was the ones that did it. But when they got it to the point where, as though, I'm not gonna get too segregated on y'all, but once they realized is that when certain segregated people wanted to do things to change the world, they figured, you know what I mean, one, we get rid of them, and then two, we set something up where we can continue to keep the people down, and which was the one to keep people from getting jobs and keeping drugs in a situation where it'll be more so the one that the more so the depressor, to keep people more depressed and down, which were the drugs. And not to go too far back, but really where really took place in full force was in the 80s, and I'm an 80s baby, so in other words, it's like, you know, I mean, when the drugs came, you know, I mean, in the 80s, 81, 82, that's what really like took society by storm, whereas though the government almost couldn't handle it, but then again he got it under control, whereas there was a lot of people who grew up as crack babies, a lot of people who grew up with parents, you know what I mean, that wasn't there from them to begin with. So in other words, even though I don't mean to go off topic, but these are some of the things, man, what drugs has done. But in overall, to get back on subject, if you're going to sell drugs to have a plan to get out of the game, not to sell drugs to continue to live a lifestyle to your standard. Because a lot of things, that's what happens to people. They sell drugs and they can't let it go. They can't let the lifestyle go. As far as the money, the girls, this, that, all these other things that the drug game has to offer. Strictly set up a plan. If you're going to get in it, set up where it's like this. I'm gonna sell drugs. I'm gonna give it about a year or two. If I don't meet this equal amount of money, then I quit. And I'm just gonna take whatever money I did choose to save up, and I'm gonna try to get myself together and try to get work for a job, but at least I got this kind of money up there to establish myself. That's what a lot of drug dealers don't do. They don't establish themselves enough to be able to, get themselves in and get themselves out. And now here we are in the younger generation, where as though niggas is hustling for a pair of sneakers. Out there on the corner, you out there on the block hustling to get yourself either a pair of sneakers and something to eat, and to oppress people that really don't too much care about you. And I'm gonna just put it out there. I mean, I see young boys between age 16 and to 25 that they out here trapping, and they got really the ones that gets them really deeper is when they got girls. I mean, you got these dimes that you hustling for. They gotta stay laced in the Gucci, the Louis, and the Forever 21, all that old crazy good stuff. But at the same time, you not really gaining nothing. The only thing is you're losing, because if you trying to keep them in tip-top shape instead of yourself, or setting yourself up in a plan where so you can build a business where you can live off of that money for a long period of time, what the hell is you doing? So in other words, that's what I don't like about this generation of drug dealers. They only doing it, just to keep people impressed and keeping people looking at them in some way. In other words, they're not really gaining nothing, but they're only gaining more trouble and more envy. So with that being said, I wouldn't recommend this lifestyle for anybody, and I mean nobody. Get out of it while you can. Keep it from where I ain't even gonna say it, but at the same time, keep it from where as though you in this person's prison, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. They're building more and more and more prisons for stupid people like y'all to do the wrong thing and put us in there and lower away the key, and then now also you won't have a chance of coming back out here doing anything. I know it's hard, but if you have faith in God and you trust in God that He gets you through, that's all you need. It's not about what you don't have. It's about being grateful for what you. Let me bring that back. It's not about what you do, having what you want all the time, but it's being grateful for what you got. And a lot of times, as young people or the young generation, we strive for the things that we want instead of being appreciative of the things that we have, which is our health, a roof over our head, shoes and clothes on our back. It may not be like I said, the brand names, but at the same time, we have things that we got. We need the things that we need, which is food, water, hot water, and all that old good stuff. But in other words, the moral to the story is, if I close out, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to get into it, which I recommend you not, but if you're going to get into it with a plan to get out. Don't get into it, to stay in. Get into it to get out. And that's just how I feel about the whole drug game. In other words, but at the same time, like I said, to put it out there, my father been in and out of prison since I was born. So in other words, it's like, but to see him go in and out of life and miss out on his children's growing and all that other stuff, graduation, stuff like that, is something that you wouldn't want to do. And if you're not built for prison, trust me, you ain't built for the drug game at all. And you're damn sure if you don't want to die, you ain't built for the drug game neither. So that's me, closing out on this video, y'all, So stay safe and be safe. Later.